Yay! Oh my god, our red mage just used a potion. This is the most infuriating, like, fight I've done in this game. What is with my camera today? I don't have time to fix it. I swear he homed in right on me. Bullshit, game. You don't get to decide when that just fucking randomly hits my ass. Ah!
say that I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing in this fight is an understatement.
prefer it if these guys would stop using their potions pretty fucking mature. I mean, I know I'm a shitty healer and all that, but come on. Stop being a dick, Rathalos. Fucking hell. I only just used the Medica too because I had to cast up and I'm like, fuck it. Your potions, you two. That's 2 KOs, guys. And that's 3. Hey, Neon. Well, at least then I have someone to fucking rage with! Sorry. I should have went with what I initially said and be like, nope, I'm skipping it. Because fuck this fight, dude. Literally the worst fight they've ever made. Literally. Dare hit me. Why don't you do an uptime, Neon? See how long I've been at this garbage. That right there is why it's bullshit. One shot! Because it does so much fucking damage if you don't get out of the way of that goddamn rush. And you can only die 3 times, you know, it's fucking garbage. Oh, right, my friggin' stream went down. That's right. It's over 4 hours, just so you know. Because my internet went down earlier. Forgot. Nope, it's been going for 4 hours, 32 minutes. And I haven't gotten a single clear. Not a single one. Yay! Bullshit! Two KOs. And we're not even at the hard part. Fucking hate this piece of shit. Oh, you're gonna love this too, by the way. You need to do this fight at least 50 times if you want the mount. You heard me. 50. And if you want everything else, over 50. Woohoo! Seriously, man. Fuck this fight. What the hell were they fucking thinking? Sorry, I'm getting really pissed. Okay, I believe that. That was perfectly fair. Totally avoidable. Totally not my fault. Or, actually, no, it was my fault that I got hit by that. Not that the fight's badly coded or anything like that. Okay, fine game, fine. I got hit by that. Sure fucking did, didn't I? I mean, look where I am in relation to the boss. Did I get hit by that? Fuck no, I didn't. Fuck this fucking fight. Have you even cleared normal mode yet, Neon? Okay. Fuck that piece of shit. I'll be right back, though. Yeah, but wait until I get back. BRB. This shit's painful, dude. What the fuck is that?
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I did the fight some this morning. I know a bit of what it's like.
And now my internet's being stupid.
Mine too, actually.
But yeah, my internet went out completely a little bit ago.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? This seems like out of nowhere. It's weird.
Yours is lagging like a motherfucker too now.
Not like a motherfucker, but like a couple of times. Well, I don't think it's lagging like a motherfucker. I haven't really done anything but fly around just yet because I'm doing the Namazu. But I've gotten the one connection problem circle over my head a couple of times.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. The red dot of death. If you look at my stream, you can tell how bad I'm lagging. No.
Well, I had it paused. Whoa. The stream's not going.
Yeah.
It's just doing the buffering circle of doom. No, I had the feeling the fight's gonna be frustrating.
I was hoping.
What's sad is after a certain point, like healer is pointless.
It's really
But
not.
at least in at least in the extreme fight, like at the start of it, healer is good. But there's a certain point where you can't heal anymore.
Other than Isuna, I'd become an Isuna bot.
Yeah, I know, but like we thought about that earlier, and I like brought antidotes with us.
You can't use antidotes on burn.
I know, but we tried.
Too bad there's not remedies. But as I said in one of the fights earlier, this fight is proof that we need a goddamn Esunaga. We really fucking do.
Well, I equipped. What the fuck is that move red mages? Well, that mages can use the erase.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I equipped it to see if it would help me.
It would help a tiny bit, but the recast on that thing is absurd. It's not even worth using.
If anything, it's this thing to help myself, you know?
Yeah, but realistically, it's not worth using because you can actually rotate the DPS out. So like you could have the tank and the healer and a DPS in all the stacks, but not both, because that way, you know, you mitigate enough of the damage, and that's less Isuna work for the healer. You know, because
in all the stacks. So you mean?
Oh right, you haven't been to the hard part yet. You'll see.
I literally don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Like I said, you'll see. It is bullshit. Alright, looks like my internet stabilized. Okay, you ready?
I have time to do my Namazu stuff.
Go ahead.
If I don't, I can get off from this.
Go ahead.
Okay. I guess this will give you a little bit of a breather as well.
I had to reapply my mods.
Okay.
I did.
I really, honestly, I really should have decided to skip out on this. And like, I'll tell you this much. I hate this patch. I've done enough of this patch now to say that I
haven't done any Eureka yet.
I haven't either, but I already know I hate it. So, because I hated Eureka Animos, I just slogged through it. I almost don't know if I'm willing to slog through it again. That's the problem. I know that I will, but I'm not gonna like it.
That's the caveat, though. You know that you will.
And in
just
fact,
like I know I will.
Pagos or however you really hell say it, to me feels worse than Animos, at least based on description alone. It might not be that bad once you actually get in there, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for all we know, it could be good.
I doubt it, though. I really doubt it. Especially considering the Monster Hunter crossover event already tells me this is the hard patch. And, yeah.
I get where you're coming from, but again, like, it's the whole concept. You don't know teach.
Oh, I know. But I know based on what I've read about it so far, I ain't gonna like it. At least, again, based on what I've read.
Yeah, but all you read is the patch, though.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, the stuff that I read, I already don't like.
Fight, even though it's bullshit. Believe it or not.
Do it as a healer. You might change your tune.
I was going to this morning, but we didn't get around to that because we figured having a healer for that first part would be beneficial.
It's almost required.
I actually was going to.
I'd say it's required, to tell you the truth. And apparently there's a bunch of Party Finder parties that are doing 3 tanks and a healer, and I kind of get why.
Wow.
It's that bullshit, dude, I'm serious. When pugs are doing that shit and not some crazy fucking strat with, you know, a big super group, that's when you know the fight is stupid. Seriously. They, like, honestly, and I said this during, you know, the first few attempts earlier, for this fucking extreme, the damage needs to go way the fuck down if they're gonna have this 3 KO rule, especially if they want the last part of the fight to use those potions. The damage needs, not should, needs to go the fuck down. Absolutely. By at least half.
I can see where you're coming from with that.
Because... Oh, and the other thing is the stuns have got to go. Period. No excuse for that. If you're gonna have the stuns, get rid of the dots. If you're gonna have the powerful dots, get rid of the fucking stun. Because it's not right. It's not right to get hit for 99% of your health, have a stun and a dot, and get hit again. No, I'm dead serious.
Probably wouldn't act like Monster Hunter then.
It is. Oh! And he has a fucking enrage.
I know he had enrage.
He has a fucking enrage.
You probably wouldn't like Monster Hunter.
I doubt Monster Hunter is this bullshit, dude. And if it is, yeah, fuck that game.
With that boss, it is. But you also got to realize they brought in a super boss from. This isn't a normal monster. This is a super boss.
It is.
So he's meant to be that bullshit, you know.
This game is not designed for that fight. How you doing? I don't know how to pronounce your name, Wild Ride. I'll just call you Wild Ride.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This fight has pushed me to tears almost. It is that bullshit.
You wouldn't like Monster Hunter. Well, at least the super fights.
Foof. Okay, gotcha. Or is it like the long U? Is it oo or U? I'm not sure on this one.
I think it's a U.
I'm thinking so too, like a double O.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Rathalos is meant to be a harder fight. That's just thing. I mean, he's iconic. Like, but in Monster Hunter, he's kind of meant to be this bullshit. But in Monster Hunter, there's different mechanics to use for a fight like this. Like, this game is designed for that. Like, the example of a healer, like, Monster doesn't have healers, so that's sort of like, it's awkward. Yeah?
Yeah.
It also doesn't have tanks either. This makes it even also awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first game was where he's kind of where he's the super boss.
Alls I can really say though is fuck this guy. I hate him.
I don't know what he's like in the latest installment in Monster Hunter World, if he's even in it.
I actually had a few people say that Behemoth in Monster Hunter World is harder than this, and I'm like, yeah, somehow I doubt that. But maybe he is.
Well, no,
I don't fucking know.
He might be. But here's the way to look at it. You're looking at two different gameplay styles, and you're throwing things not from those gameplay styles. And I can imagine in Monster Hunter Behemoth, if you think about how he is in Final Fantasy, and Monster Hunter being a goddamn...
Yeah, on normal mode, it's manageable. But on extreme, it's retarded.
Yeah, on stream it's kind of rough. Sorry, I'm taking a bit.
Take your time.
In my opinion, though, it does feel very Monster Hunter-esque with what they can do within the boundaries of this game. Because again, they're two completely different styled games.
Mm.
I think it's admirable that both companies tried. You know,
I feel like SE
from
dropped
the looks
the ball.
of it,
To be
Capcom
honest.
did a good job.
I completely feel like SE dropped the ball on their side of the bargain.
I think from a design standpoint, they did a pretty good job, at least from the design of the monster. Everything else, it's a little touch and go.
I mean, I still feel like...
I think it's cool, pretty cool concept for a fight.
I mean, I could maybe see that, but... I don't know how much I would agree.
Fireworks, baby. Good job.
All I know is I need to calm down. I don't normally rage that hard at bullshit like that.
Yeah, because of how 14's mechanics are. Ironically, though, if they'd done a crossover event with the single player, actually it would have been cooler to see a crossover event where they cram Rathalos and Comrades on 15. That would totally translate.
Yeah,
I could see that
agree with
translating properly with how the game plays.
I could see that.
Because 15's more about like active dodging and that type of shit anyway. You did miss out on it a bit. I actually foresaw this in my brain this morning when I was doing it. Like, Sarah's gonna fucking hate this.
Well, you're not wrong. I will fucking loathe it.
But I wanted to wait to see how you really felt, because for all I know, you could wind up liking it.
Oh, I sincerely doubt I'll like it after I beat it.
We can do the normal one to get the scales. We don't have to do this.
No thank you.
Why is that?
Well, because for one, you need the scale plus for the diable versions. For two, you only get 2 scales per clear.
You don't need the scale plus to get the mount.
Yes, you do. You need 50 scale pluses.
Oh, so when did they say that?
Go look at the trader. Go look at the trader. It's 50, 50, 50 scale pluses.
I wonder how... He better drop more than 2.
1! He drops 1 scale plus per clear.
You know what? That's the most Monster Hunter thing. If you only knew how grindy Monster Hunter is, that is the most Monster Hunter thing of them all.
Well, from what I've heard, is he only drops 1 per clear. So I don't know how true that is, but all I know is I don't want to... Like, honestly, if that is the case, fuck that mount. I ain't going for it.
That tickles me.
Yeah, go look at the trader. For real.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I thought they were all the same skills, but I believe you.
I wish they were. Oh, fucking hell, I wish they were. I wish the extreme fight was just, you know, there for the challenge of it, but everything else could be gotten from the regular fight. I wish it was like that.
At least it's not a time crunch. Like, we got all the time in the world, or all the time that the game stays alive, at least.
Yeah, I know.
Stupid. I'm back on red mid, you know?
Yeah. I suppose I can agree with that.
Either way, I'm fine with it. I am a bit of a masochist, so I can tell you that.
Yeah, pretty much. To tell you the truth, I ain't exactly interested in MHW. I mean, I'd play it if I had it with friends, but I honestly couldn't care less.
I felt completely out of favor with the Monster Hunter series myself, especially when it stuck mostly with Nintendo for a long time. Like, I felt I heard it. And I played the beta to Monster Hunter World, and it's okay. Like, on PC, I might get it eventually, but I'm not buying it when it comes out. I'll wait for that to get like towards half price, or maybe less, before I buy it. I don't know how well the community will be about it. I've decided that that's one of those games I have no desire to buy it at full price.
But yeah, like I said, from what I've heard is once you beat Extreme, you get, from what I understand, is when you clear Extreme, you get 4 normal scales and 1 scale plus. And it takes 50 scale pluses to get the mount. Oh, and 5 for the piggy mount thingy. Another 5 for the song, and of course it requires scale pluses and the original armor to get the enhanced dyeable versions of the Rathalos armor as well. So you're looking at clearing this thing about 70 times. Or more.
Yeah.
It is fucking horseshit.
I like the look of our bard. I love how it starts off. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I already knew about that, by the way. As I said, I've done this fight earlier, but I didn't expect him to do it so quick.
It's random, by the way.
I know. You can't tank this fight, I know.
Aren't you gonna get up?
Well, I guess I can, but...
You have to. It's pointless to raise. It's not like it fucking gives you
Oh yeah,
your...
that's true. I forgot about that. That part I forgot about. Sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly why I have no interest in Monster Hunter, with what you just said there, with the opening paragraph. It's basically a mid-core action RPG where you just keep challenging yourself and all that stuff. It's like, no thanks. I'll pass.
In truth, I can get that. It's actually a game that it's at its most fun when you're playing with friends, you know? It's really not that
There's
much.
2 KOs.
The only one that was fun without friends really is the handheld one. Well, the PSP ones really, and God damn, I kind of the
Freedom Unite?
well, yeah, the very first one actually is a lot of fun to just play by yourself, but that's just a different beast, you know. Oh God, no, no! Ow! Thank you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh.
I don't know how in the fuck I pulled that off.
I don't either, but fuck. There is something to be said about this.
Oh, son of a...
By the time you beat it, you will feel like you've earned earned the win. I want that emote right there of our lost pose, you know?
By the way, I'm sick of this cutscene, just so you know.
I know.
This fight is not Rathalos Extreme, it's Time Waster. Seriously, everything in this fight just wastes your fucking time.
I think with this one, it's the same as in the base fight, isn't it? On the normal clear. Like, after you get past the gorilla part, healers can't heal anymore, they just assume it.
Yes.
You have to use your potions at that point.
Yes.
That's what I assumed, because we didn't make it that far. Like, we made it up to the gorilla once, and like, and we stopped. I was getting tired myself, to be fair.
Well, I've been at this shit for about 5 hours now.
Yeah, I was up all night, though, so you know my pattern. I had to get sleep. I think I understand the strategy with multiple tanks now.
Mm-hmm.
Just soak that damage, you know?
It gives healers more time to react, too.
But for that, we'll have to form our own group. Oh God, really? I hate you, big.
Oh yeah, you can hit from behind too. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I know. I knew that, but I died.
You get hit by tail swipe because there's no telegraph for that. He just does it.
Yep, he just does it.
And it does like 99.99999 damage because it's scared.
The thing is, I was at his side, but I guess it didn't count that because he is back.
Well, you're probably in the wrong side.
Yeah, EOS doesn't heal either from mine. I can tell.
Yeah, all healing is zero at that
she
point.
can do the buff stuff. Oh, she can do some of the buff stuff, I think, but not healing. I think it's better to use Celine.
Yeah, for the Yasunaga that only Scholar has access to. But actually, what's really funny is White Mage is the only, god damn it, is the only class that can actually shield in that part of the phase.
Oh God. Such horse shit.
Ow! And he also has a million-year fucking hitbox, by the way. Or mile. Because you saw where I was. There's no way I got hit by that rush.
Well, when I got killed by that first rush in the last time, it was bullshit because I wasn't in his range, you know?
Yep.
And he just murdered me.
What's Plessy?
The worst part is I gotta risk a lot to get in on this son of a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Azure stuns there. It's so dumb. Did no one get on his back?
Nope. Here we go, we lose. Oh, interesting party mecha pick. I only just realized you all are Mikoto.
Hmm.
You know what? To me, this is a sexy looking party. I figured it'd be best for the tank to jump on its back, though, you know?
No, because of how hard the fucking Garula hits, it can one-shot a DPS.
Okay, I'll jump on his back.
I'm not really sure on that one, Footh. Maybe someday, but I don't know.
You know what? If it ever goes on sale on PC, I'll get it for $1. Yeah. All really access worth. No, God, really?
Great.
Just laughing while I look at the fucking chat.
Yeah. Wait, what? How am I stunned?
Oh, and I'm lagging. That's what the fuck? Well, in order, there has to be some relevancy in the zeitgeist for the crossover things that. So never expect to see a Legend of Dragoon crossover thing unless they make a Legend of Dragoon MMO, which will never happen.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to.
When have you seen a crossover of it with another game that hasn't been an online game? That
Final
isn't
Fantasy.
one of its own properties. That isn't one of its own properties.
Dragon Quest?
That's one of their own properties.
It's kind of not, actually. It's more Enix than
Yes, it is. It's still, they're the same company now, dude.
I know, but
And that crossover event was promoting Dragon Quest X, which is an online game.
Dragon Quest XI's the on. No, wait, no, never mind.
No, it was 10.
But even still, fucking Garo, hello.
That's a TV show. As I said, that game.
That was fair, by the way. I couldn't heal myself because all the fucking mobs came at me for no fucking reason. And it was AoE, 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 AoE bull. I hate this fight. It's a shitly designed fight.
Not doing some backup.
I'm not even focusing anymore. So
No,
good with this shit.
Garo doesn't really count for me because again, it's a TV show. It's not a video game. I'm gonna die. But the thing is, though, even if they done it with a single player game,
For fuck's sake!
would have to have they would have to have a new game. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Ow.
Oh.
Game? Excuse me.
They're not going to retroactively do it with old games. Now, ideally, I want to see a crossover event with Dinosaurs. But I also love.
Look where I was in relation to the fucking Garula. Was I hit? No, I fucking wasn't.
I can't. I have your stream ball. I can see what you guys mean. That would be pretty cool. But it's never gonna happen.
Not unless they do a remake of Legend of Dragoon, if not a sequel.
No. Haha. He's aiming that at me if you haven't noticed. Ow!
That's his most fair attack. I see no problem with that attack at all to you.
That actually, that fireball probably is his most fair.
Yeah, it is his most
I know
fair, yeah.
I was gonna say you might be trying to be cheeky with that. At least it didn't like blam, you're insta dead.
Yeah, but it's actually not his most fair, it's his most unfair. Because it comes out all of a sudden, has an extremely wide range, knocks you back, does over half your health, and stuns your ass.
I think his most unfair attack is that charge. It's way too wide for it. Even if it's telegraphed, it's way too broad.
At least in this game where you don't have a fucking active dodge roll. Or a way to get more speed outside of sprint.
Yeah, that actually is one of the key things in Monster Hunter is missing. Is the dodge roll, you know? They should have made that a thing instead of the potion and let you be able to heal.
What I want
to get hit.
The next crossover event better have a mechanic where if a tank uses a defensive cooldown, they actually take more damage, so that tanks can no longer be a tank.
Oh, sweet.
Or even better yet, a DPS, a fight where the DPS actually deal less damage the more they try to buff themselves up, because it saps their strength, so a DPS can't be a DPS unless they play it right. Because I'm tired of SE fucking with healers like this.
I knew that would be one of your points. I knew it. And I don't blame you either. I could feel it.
Well, healers really are the only class they can fuck with in 14 like that. Everyone else's role is far too important, I guess. And healers are the easiest to fuck with. Just take away healing, there you go.
Well, if they give us armor from that, I want Rose's armor. It's awesome.
Demons dance.
But Rose is probably my favorite character in that game. Well, her and Levitz.
Yeah, Levitz is...
Mother of fucking bullshit.
Get up on the Hydra's back! Yeah. Fucking kill it, TDs. Over here. Push me.
I know. As I said, I know what I'm doing with the top of the boat for.
By the way, there's no point in me DPSing until he's actually knocked down. He takes like no damage from any of my shit when he's in this form.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
You should have used a potion.
I couldn't. I was stunned.
I mean, before you used the holy.
Aren't you guys supposed to build that through?
Yeah, that's why weird art kept running. Oh, fuck! I'm dead. That's why I just dead stopped. I knew I wasn't gonna fucking be able to live that. Or even get out of the goddamn way.
Oh, fuck.
Really? Fuck it.
Come on. What? Oh, burn.
Nope, poison.
I think the part that's kind of unfair is how few deaths you can do, because this game is not designed like that.
Yeah, that's something they should not have added as a fucking mechanic, like at all.
Or if they are, like it should at least be double. Not just
Or
like 3 you're down.
No, the 3 you're down is fine if they actually had the damage properly proportioned, which they don't, by the way.
They don't. Yeah.
This shit should not be chunking your health by half, by Z. No, full. From full to dead, from full to dead, from half to dead. No!
Again, though, this fucker, it's...
In Monster Hunter, maybe, but that ain't this game. Because in Monster Hunter, you have more options to fucking dodge.
Yeah. The dodging is actually way more relevant in that game.
And you can have more than fucking 10 Mega Potions. And you can have fucking food buffs and shit like that for free that actually power you up to the point where you're not getting one-shotted, and you have a fucking pal that's constantly throwing buffs at you. Where's all that shit for me? Oh yeah, it doesn't exist, so they need to nerf the fucking fight. Period. Bar fucking none.
The rage.
But also, I thought they said you could attempt this fight solo. Do you really think you could solo this shit? Because I certainly don't.
Oh man, I want to see that.
I would say it's impossible. Simply because of the Garula part.
Maybe for a tank, I don't know.
No. It would be impossible, because how are you going to damage the Garula and do the Footloose, the one part, at the same time? Answer, you can't. You might be able to solo the normal version, not this one. But even then, I doubt you can go in alone. Even though they said 1, 2, 4 in the patch note, or not patch notes, but when they announced it.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
The rule of thumb, he looks at you, you get the fuck out of the way.
And I'm dead.
Fuck.
And that's why you don't have a tank get on the bird. But the tank has to go, so we're disbanding this shit and trying again. At this point, I almost want to do the fucking tank strats. Because fuck this shit. Fuck it up the goddamn ass. When you have one person who can actually take all the damage and everyone else who's fucking paper, it's stressful as fuck. Like, what are you, as a healer, what are you supposed to do when everyone, including yourself minus the tank, can die like that? You do nothing but cry. So healers and DPS get fucked in that fight. DPS a bit more so, because healers are actually vital for the first half of the fight. And even afterwards. Because of one thing. Isuna. If DPS had a reliable way of doing that, healers would be not even used in that fight. It would be fucking...
DPS are literally glass cannons for this fight.
Exactly.
Oh, they are.
Fuck me. So, try again like this, Or do we fucking cheap out and go full tank strat?
Let's see if we can tank that online run.
Because I am at my
playing
wit's end with
11.
this garbage.
Max, fucking stop it, bro. Oh, my dog's being clingy. It's too hot, Max. It's wallering on me like that.
It really is. It got to 90 degrees at one point outside.
I know.
Really, Max? You gonna poke your eye on the damn thing?
Well, which strat you want to use? I can.
It's up to you, buddy.
Hold on, I need to repair my gear. Goddamn.
I just know I'm sick of this shit.
You want to go do Eureka for a little bit?
Hell no, I don't. I ain't in the mood for that kind of garbage either. This is really a pick your poison fucking thing. Nothing is fun about this patch. Not a goddamn thing.
Do you want pain? Or perhaps a little bit of extra pain? Which do you prefer today?
Exactly. Let's see, yeah, it's 5 Rathalo Scale Plus for the Proof of a Hero Monster Hunter World version, 50 Rathalo Scale Plus for the mount, 5 for the Poogie, or Poogle, or whatever, and then for the armor, it is 2 for the feet, 4 for the pants, 2 for the gloves, 4 for the body, 2 for the helmet, and that's in addition to the, you know, the amount of normal scales you need for the other ones.
I threw a link to your thing in our one Discord. Just so people can see your rage, your lament. I'm just killing a few hunts out here real quick before we go back in.
Take your time.
And stuff because I could feel it that you need a moment.
Like I said, take your time.
I could tell the rage is there.
As I said, take your time.
Turning the frickin' frogs gay. The armor's sort of meh. Sadly, no. That's 14 doesn't work like that anymore. It did in 1.0.
Pretty much.
Not in this one. guess I'll switch to Warrior for the pain game. Actually, I need to set some other tanks real quick. I need to update the gear.
Need to update what?
Their gear, the raid gear stuff. Like they're, I never upgrade. The only one I kept up to date on was Sword. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Stop with your little nails. Ah.
Doggo. Good old doggo. Stinky breath, oh. Ha 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 ha. Stop it. Stop it. Why do you want to stand on me? Just fucking sit down. Boy, little shit.
I really hate this fight, dude. At least trying to do it the traditional way. I'm sure it's so much easier if you have coordinated tanks and you have 3 of them. Hell, some people are saying that it's even possible with 4. You take 3 warriors and a paladin.
Yeah, I saw them talking about that.
Yeah, because at that point you can just solo tank the burn parts with a single cooldown and use potions as needed. And at that point, yeah, I could see that. Which almost seems like that was SE's plan all along.
To make an all tank fight?
Yeah.
But how annoyed Yoshi P gets with tanks, I don't think so.
Well, then this one's really going to annoy him because this fight is apparently really cheesed out with tanks.
I think they were trying to make a fight where people that actively pay attention. But
yeah, well, they failed at that. Because the damage is way too fucking high.
That's something that could change, though, to be fair.
Not could, will.
You see, you think it's a guarantee that they'll scale down the damage?
If they don't, it's going to be a fight that I'm going to just straight up boycott. And then I'm going to say, hey, that's a negative mark against your design team. Because, yeah, it sucks. Really badly. You guys dropped the ball. Capcom's side of the thing is so much better. And I don't even like Monster Hunter. I'm just going to sit there and say, no, Capcom's side is actually better because they have a valid reason for why Behemoth is in that world. There's no mention of the Monster Hunter world here at all. We're just supposed to assume that the Palico is part of our world, even though we've never seen one
before. Yeah, the
Palico
thing's the weird part. As for a big fucking stupid-looking dragon, you know, that you can just pass off as, oh, it's a big stupid dragon, you know?
Yeah, but my point is, SE put literally 0 effort into the story of this crossover. Capcom is the one that has the story, and it's better.
I will give them credit, Square Enix credit on this though. In the cutscene, the Palico's facial animations are better in this game than they are in the game of Rome.
Which, by the way,
that's about all I can say.
What choice did you pick when it's like you first saw the Palico?
Not the surprised one, because literally the world we're in, why the hell would I be surprised by a talking cat?
I had to choose that one just because it was funny to me.
There's sweet irony of that, because you are also a talking cat.
Exactly, that's why I had to pick it.
I'm like, why would I be surprised by a talking cat? I'm married to one.
And the Palico's reaction was exactly what I hoped it would be. He's like, what? Have you looked in a mirror?
Alright, that makes me happy.
Yeah. Like I said, that did actually make me laugh. I liked that. That's about the only thing I'll give this so far.
Alright, that makes me really happy that they done that.
Makes me wonder what it would have done if you had acted surprised.
I could try rewatching the cutscene later and see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Whew.
Oh, god damn it. I was moving through menus and I almost clicked no. I almost clicked.
Hey, at least we have bards. They're mobile enough. Maybe they won't get hit by everything.
I should be able to just stay in Deliverance and do
Oh, I didn't even know you switched to warrior. What the fuck?
Yeah, I switched to warrior because I thought we were going to try to get a tank for this. Whatever.
Well, after this one, we'll try.
Oh man, it's been a while. Okay. It is the thrill of battle!
Oh lord. That would be nuts, Booth. And there's our first death. And I got hit by flaming recoil because that was fair. Yo, there we go. Say, Bard, you gonna get up?
Shake it off! Ow! Ow! Here's what I will do. I will keep everything in range.
Of course. I have no problem with getting hit by that tail swing.
I will make everything fine.
I don't know how that other bard died. I was healing them pretty hard, and it was like they just kept getting hit by, hit by shit as I healed them.
With 3 tanks and 1 healer, I 100% see how this fight could go, you know.
Oh yeah, no worries. After this fiasco, I'm setting that up. I'm sick of this shit.
This is batshit and kind of awesome. I feel way strong in this fight compared to when on Red Mage, you know?
Yeah.
Let me ask, see if Territory would want to do this, yeah.
I just want to know how we're going to get out of this one without getting a goddamn penalty. Because we can't vote abandon right off the right now.
Keep trying. Okay, so let me play this match real quick first. Okay, here doing it.
Match. League, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's on League of Losers.
No, League of Legends. You know, like quarterly, yeah.
League of Legends has a better ring to it.
Alright, man. Take it easy, food.
Take care. Have a good day. Let me move, you fucking fat bastard.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? How hard he's fucking hitting. They really should have toned. Oh my god, why are you facing coming at me like that, huh? Fuck off.
Take it off. Ow. I'm trying to keep their future.
It would be nice if you could fucking reflect his goddamn damage back at him. I'd love that. Sadly, that's not how this game works. I wish it was.
Ow.
I see why people are going in with 3 tanks. Like, you're not even taking goddamn damage when you get hit by things that would normally one-shot a DPS. Or damn near close to it.
Like that, like, eh. You said this has an enrage? It definitely doesn't need an enrage.
Yeah, it does not need an enrage, but it fucking has one. I know because I had it at 4% and it enraged on us.
Yeah, that's stupid.
All the bullshit that it's throwing at you, it does not need a fucking enrage.
Oh, why did they run where I am?
I don't know, man.
Oh, God.
I got you, no worries. Over here, Val. Quick. Nope.
Ah,
There you go. I knew that was gonna happen.
That was my bad. I thought I was in the right spot. Your bubble thing confused me, sorry.
Sorry, I guess.
It's not your fault, just the bubble confused me. I ain't blaming you, I'm just saying it made my brain think weird, you know?
That guy better use a book. Okay, good.
Yeah, just let me take this.
Oh yeah, you can eat that shit on your own. God damn. Yeah, you can even. Well, you had someone. Potion.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Dun, dun, ba, ba, ba.
Tail. Attack the tail. Did we get it? Oh
We got close, so we'll get it next one.
no. Except we're probably gonna hit the end rage.
Well, we gotta try our best, son. Oh no! No, goddamn! Wow!
That can
Give
happen.
me the
As I said, fucking bullshit. Because that can happen. That stun, gotta go. The dot, gotta go. The damage, gotta go down. For real.
I did not have enough time to use my potion.
I know. Because you were stunned. Because that's fair. Him being able to go is
I was
bullshit.
hammering it like a motherfucker.
I know.
See,
You were stunned. That's what I'm saying. That stun is fucking horseshit. This entire fight is a goddamn waste of time. I've only been doing this for about 6 hours and I've gotten a whopping 0 clears. So goddamn bullshit, man.
Ow. Can you stop knocking me on my ass, please?
There was nothing I could have done for that bard.
Oh, I know. I saw that.
Because that's completely fair. I've got no complaints about how fair that was. And you're only allowed 3 KOs. And yet, you can do shit like that. Hey, hey, you know, FFXIV community, be careful what you ask for!
Yep. Yep.
It's no wonder some people have said this is harder than Ultima Weapon Ultimate. I mean, I don't believe it is, but I can definitely see how some might feel like it is, because it's fucking bullshit and fucktarded.
Ow. Oh, I need to be able to get up.
Sorry. I'm just about to have a fucking freak out. This is by fucking far, undisputed, worst content to date. Period. Granted, that's just my opinion, but fuck it. I don't care. I'll treat it as fact this time.
Oh god, no, I'm getting the red dotted.
I noticed.
Bullshit.
I see it.
Thank you for knocking me out of that.
I didn't even see him coming at me. I got distracted by trying to keep you alive. There goes that bard again.
What? What hit me?
Everything.
I'm getting lag at the wrong fucking time. And the tail attack is the big factor for shit, dude. Like, well, in truth, it's the combination of stuff, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're fine.
Okay.
What really sucks, though, is we've only got one KO left right now.
Yep.
That was lucky, by either way. We killed it just as it did disorienting drone, so we took no damage from it. Had everything, I believe, in street there fully
Now,
killed.
what? I also like the music too, but also pretty good. Well, just basically I would say they're not a good job of that, but literally just music from us. Yeah. Let me move!
Oh yeah, I can't fucking heal you. Yeah. What?
What?
Why did that fireball suddenly do 30,000 or more?
Yeah, that watched me take it by myself. I thought I had another thing in me, you know?
Yeah.
Before I had to heal.
It even looked like you had the bard near you too. Oh, I know why. You were standing in the puddle already. The burn from the puddle does a fuck ton. It does like 25.
No, I got out of the puddle.
That's
the next puddle. That puddle came up after he hit me.
Oh, right.
I was not standing in the puddle. I got the fuck out of it.
Still, this fight is garbage, and I can't say that enough. Thank God. Alright, enough of this bullshit. We're clearing this thing with nothing but tanks.
I mean, let's fair stuff. While we wait on him, I'm going to switch to Red Mage, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, the reason why it's Japanese inspired is because this is supposed to be like Japan. This is Kugane. pretty much
just like how Eorzea, the continent of Eorzea, is meant to be Europe.
Yep. But yeah, Stormblood pretty much takes place majorly in Kugane. I don't know why I climbed Kugane Tower either, by the way.
And Doma, which is Doma is even more Japanese than Kugane.
Yep. Like I said, I don't know why I climbed Kugane Tower. I guess it was basically stress relief, weirdly enough.
Man, people really are different on things. To me, that's stress-inducing.
Normally it is, but my brain's like, fuck it. It's at least something to take my mind off of whatever bullshit I'm dealing with right now. And I missed the signpost. Not like I was really aiming for it anyway. I mean, I kinda was, but I wasn't.
Hey, so how do you feel about dragons now?
Bahamut versus Rathalos, who wins? Rathalos. Because at least Bahamut's fair. No, seriously. Bahamut from T13, completely fair. At least if you mess up the mechanics, you know you're the one that fucked up. None of them are bullshit and unfair. They're all legit and fair and well balanced and fine. So that means he was gonna fight fair, whereas Rathalos is gonna be like, "Rawr, blah," and vomit on Bahamut. And Bahamut's like, "Yeah," and die.
Actually, if they put Bahamut in Monster Hunter, it wouldn't be fair. Like that would be. Behemoth works way better because Bahamut. They fight monsters. Bahamut is a god. That's a totally different level.
You could argue that Behemoth is a god in its own right, though.
No, well, you could, but it's not. It's a biblical monster is what it is.
I don't care if it's biblical. I ain't referring to the fucking lore it's coming from. I'm talking about the lore of the game that it's from.
Oh, but the game that it's from, though, they actually do a good job because if you read the Bible and read the description of a behemoth, they've done a good job at making it like what the creature from the Bible is, like the way it's described.
I mean, I can see that, I guess, but the thing about that is, though, I would say Behemoth is basically the equivalent of, you know, Rathalos in terms of ferocity.
Oh no, they're all. Yeah, I agree. They're equivalent to one another. I think they've done a good job at the equivalency. You know.
Mm-hmm. But
well, let's just say the Behemoth in this game that's out on the field, you ain't 4-manning.
Well, you can probably.
You ain't 8-manning. Try 4-manning Odin or 8-manning Odin. He's on.
Well, I know Odin you can't because he fucking cleaves every auto attack for like 20k plus.
Yeah, Behemoth scales the same way. So without people, you ain't doing it.
I don't think Behemoth has cleaves though.
Yeah, he does.
Meh.
That's his main tank buster thing is a cleave.
Yeah, but you can dodge that. Odin's auto attacks are the cleaves that split, remember?
I don't know if you can dodge it.
Pretty sure you can. Fuck me. I don't know, Book, because I finished the game on Sunday. I actually earned the ending, and that was great. Everything else I had planned on doing on my own time.
Oh, all the bonus content?
Mm-hmm.
You could stream it if you really wanted to.
I could, but I don't know if I would record it at that point.
I don't know, it almost seems like there's some demand for it now.
I don't know, maybe.
I want to stream more. I've been really lax with it lately. But everybody else has been streaming, so I guess I'll keep to myself.
You can stream too, you know. I keep telling you that.
Feels wrong in my head.
Well, get over that part, because it's not.
I don't want to be a Judas.
You wouldn't be a Judas. But yeah, I'll consider it though, book. Yeah.
Excuse me. Into the shitty water. Fucking hate this place. The Ruby Sea is obnoxious.
Oh, by the way, for some reason I was able to donate again to the Domain Reclamation thingy. I don't know why, because it said I couldn't until they released new content, but it let me do it anyway.
Maybe there's new content.
There's not. Because that's not coming until the next major patch, so 4.4, I believe.
I'll try that here in a bit now. Bum, bum, bum.
Because I donated the full 20k, obviously, and it didn't give me any new cutscenes or anything like that. So.
When it comes to hunts, Ruby Sea really is the most obnoxious area.
You know what? I have to disagree, but then again, I have my own method with it.
What's most of you on the stupid sea snail bastards?
Well, see, the thing is, I still don't think it's the most obnoxious. In fact, to me, it's probably...
There's someone with a phobia of the fucking ocean.
Okay, there you go. That's the activator that you weren't using before.
Yeah.
Or qualifier, I guess I mean.
With that little qualifier, you know...
Yeah, see, that makes sense, but to me, Ruby Sea is one of the easiest.
Because I get slightly triggered every time I have to go after one of those fucking bastards.
I get you. Because you have Cthulhu phobia.
Basically, I'm not so much afraid of the sea, I'm afraid of the things in the fucking sea.
No. I was hoping to be able to see Ultro somewhere at the bottom of the ocean like they see in the trailer, but nope.
I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so glad they didn't do like a Kraken jump scare bullshit thing. Because I don't need that in my life. I'm just being honest with you on that.
Oh,
I don't need a heart attack.
So how much longer on Territory?
I don't know. Just playing League of Legends. That can be anywhere from like 5 minutes to like an hour. Probably gonna time to do another attempt if you want.
No. Told you, I'm done with that shit. I want it done, and I'll cheese it if I have to with nothing but tanks. Fuck that garbage. Nothing.
Yeah, Kisa doesn't like how they handle healers in the fight either. She was like really upset this morning.
I know. I was there for part of that.
You were?
Yeah.
You were in bed when we were actually doing it.
Yeah, but she was talking about it, you know, before I went
Oh yeah, true. She was. Yeah, but actually doing it, she got way more upset. Because she done it on the healer, and yeah. I think that's mostly a test to see how bullshit it was for healers, you know? Because I know our main's actually red mage. But she's wanting to test it, I think, for the sake of healers. In the normal fight, healers do feel pretty fucking useless.
At least in the end, yeah. Other than raise, all I was able to
say that about extreme.
Yeah.
I'd say healers are almost useless there too.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. They really should have more potions than that, though.
Just because we don't have to bring your own.
If they healed that much, I might prefer that.
Yeah, I'd go in with a stack of 99. Fuck you at that point.
Fuck that. 999.
I mean, it's still not gonna prevent the bullshit one shots, but you know, hey.
It's true.
But at that point, it would really open the door for 4 tanks. Just go in with a max stack of potions, fucking 999. Just use a potion every time you take even the slightest bit of damage, and there you go. And since you're 4 tanks strong at that point, you're invincible, literally.
At that point, just like, okay, dragon bastard, you want to see some pain? I'll show you some goddamn pain.
Best part is, too, if we go in with 3 tanks, I don't have to stack with the fire. I can just stay the hell out.
If you get targeted by the fire, then you...
Ah, true, yes. I
then you run
hadn't
to your-
considered at that point. Or that part.
That's the only time at that point I think you can literally stack with any of us. Like, we matter of fact, stacking with like 3 tanks if we all stack with you.
I mean, I'm still going to take a ton of damage, but you guys won't even flinch.
It's like, what was that? That was a tickle, wasn't it? Squish, squish, I'm a fish. Squish, squish, I'm a fish. Wait, what? What? Fuck sharks. Na 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 na.
I've got a good hiding spot now. We should probably try to get together and finish our one Heaven on High run before next Monday.
I agree.
The question is, when?
I don't know. We'll have to wait until everybody's on there and discuss it with them.
Yep. Otherwise, there's a good chance we'll have to start over.
You're talking about our one with Sarah up?
At least, I think. Right?
Is that which one you're talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, I set up the silly barbecue pits at my house.
I'm glad that they gave us those. Although I'd been more amused if they actually let us have it as the prop that we can pull out or something. Like they should have put it in the pet menu or some shit.
That would have been funny.
Like, boop, there you go. Have it work like how the pillow works. It's just a stationary.
Would it still be interactable though?
Yeah, make it work if you poke it or whatever, it rotates. Because that's one of the things I know you actually do like from the Monster Hunter games is see if people randomly pull that stupid shit out.
Like they can be camping in the middle of a stream and they just pull that barbecue pit out, fucking barbecue in the stream. Doesn't even matter.
Don't give a single fuck. I know. I know that's one thing you actually do like. Hello.
Hi.
I'm just gonna beat my weekly hand up real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you going? I like the black bikini on Sari. Oi!
What?
That's so bad. Of course you're swimming.
What do you mean?
Fuck that swimming shit.
Why do you say, of course you're swimming?
Because you like swimming.
So?
Swimming is nice. I don't like the ocean. Fuck this shit.
I don't mind it. At least not in 14, anyway.
You know what? I will give them credit. In 14, other than going the really deep area over there, they have made it not be super fucking creepy. That's mostly because they've done a good job with the lighting, so like making it dark as fuck.
Sound like a good idea?
maybe. And that's what you really want, but just play around with the lot before you do that.
I had planned on it.
Are you thinking darker or lighter?
Darker, probably.
Any reason why?
I'm not sure why, to tell you the truth.
I do like using sprint while you're swimming like this. I like that animation.
Oh, the breaststroke? Yeah.
Yeah. I can sort of do that in real life, but I can't do it that fast or good. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could fucking like do it like that. That's a fucking athlete way of breaststroking.
See how Territor's doing.
Oh, I'll always swim this way. I'll direct message him.
Is he even on the game?
Nice looking league from what it looks like. See, stepping out of the water, I look blacker than what I am.
Okay. I don't know why I swam over here to the Heaven on High area. And you replied yet?
Yeah, he's getting close to being done.
Okay.
whole mouth there. What the fuck?
What?
Sorry, I was looking this up. There's an image for you there.
Where?
In the one normal chat.
I gotta borrow that picture for a second.
What are you doing?
I'll show you.
Are you putting it on stream?
No, not yet. Or no.
Okay. And if you are, you gotta let me know.
No, I'm not gonna.
Sweaty McSweat sweat. Look at my dog. Boo boo boo.
Okay. Now all I gotta do is it's in Discord, Val. What?
Sorry?
What?
But what did you say last? Because I think it was lagging.
I said it's in Discord.
Yeah, I saw, and I laughed. Because the law, so your argument is invalid. So should we pull him into call, or should
Yeah, we should probably pull him into call.
Okay, I'll do it.
And I'm gonna post the link to it in here. I posted the link in my stream so people can see it if they want.
Well, welcome to the stream, Teratar.
Big titty fuck fart! Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what? That's not the worst thing you could have said, so that's fine.
Yeah. I could have been a lot more racist.
You didn't say anything racist, so...
Yeah, I mean, you were thinking the same thing.
Like, please don't say racist things, then I'll get him in trouble.
You know what? There was the most beautiful post I ever saw on Facebook, and I had to share it and agree with it. It had a picture of, it had two pictures, one of the rebel flag saying, "I'm not offended by this," and it's saying, you know, the Confederate flag, right? But then down below he goes, "I am offended by this," and shows two dudes with pants so low, their ass showing with their underwear.
Wait, what?
I 100% agree with that.
I don't get it.
I'm offended by the person that thought to waste their time posting that. I'm offended by stupidity. I actually am. There's a difference between ignorance and stupidity.
You know, if people look at this, we can just
I don't go near Facebook to fuck that trash.
yeah, I try to stay away from Facebook. I've got too many friends that are on it. They're like hardcore Christians, making posts about Jesus and God stuff. So it's just I pretty much stay away from Facebook.
Let's try not to be offensive on stream with people's religions.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying I personally stay away from it.
Well, I think it's a really stupid way to live your life personally. But that's just my beliefs. I'm an atheist. But I ain't gonna judge somebody for
Yeah.
Well, not on a public forum where I can put somebody else's channel in trouble. My own channel, though.
Yeah. Even if it was talking to stream on PS4 when we was all playing PS4 together, and I was streaming it, I wouldn't care if I talked about it. I'm the type of person. I don't give a shit. Say what you want.
This is my channel. Sorry if I'm being offensive to anybody. I'm not meaning to be. Everybody has the right to do what they want.
Set up where you have to be over a certain age to join it. You can't set that up with your audience.
My channel just says like that.
Yes, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be hateful, cussing, do all kinds of shit. It's like I'm setting this up for a reason. You know, if you're not mature enough to go to somebody's stream and handle what they're saying, don't join. Right?
To an extent, there are rules you have to play about.
Oh yeah, but you still someone. If you go into a stream and someone says "fuck," and they know that their stream is a
oh yeah, basic foul language, yeah. Like,
yeah, they can't handle you saying for goddamn.
well, that's the whole reason why there's a mature audience thing.
That should be a notice as like as soon as you go in this.
I'm not sure Sirius to say that.
I'm not sure either.
That's actually say.
I gotta do more Eureka.
We're inviting you along because we're going to try a strat that we think works because this fight's bullshit.
Oh god. Hey, let me guess. You want me on Warrior?
I am not taking that position. Don't
I'm
put
back.
that on.
You're putting me.
Welcome
You're
back.
putting me in the. You're putting me in the fucking tank.
Hey.
No,
I switched you party leader so you could invite Territar while I was AFK.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
Well, I literally just logged in, so he couldn't invite me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I literally just logged in right when you came back.
I need to step AFK for a bit myself.
Alright.
Oh, excuse me. I'll be right back.
I need to refill some of that. Hey, guess what? I'm proud of myself. I'm sitting on 637 minutes. I'm fairly spent with time of it.
Nice.
I need the correct keyboard though. This is not the correct keyboard. That's my old Logitech keyboard. If I can spell correctly, that's not crimson. No. I hate this keyboard. It's so small. It's really why I hate it. I could drop 371k right now for a stack of 99 Crimson Ciders. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna go and buy the stack of 33 HP for 150. I can get the kill back on my farm maps. That's what I've been doing. Well, I'm trying to do is trying to save my gills so I can start going on my crafting classes. So I'm trying to set up as much as I possibly can. So when I start crafting, I have a bunch of gills. But use for materials and stuff. And gear. That's my thought process. I don't know if it's smart.
Makes sense.
By the way, do you have your things set up for mature audiences only?
I don't know if I do or not.
I know me and Belgium, we was talking about it, but we didn't know if you did when I asked.
I remember setting it up for that. I don't know if it's still set up for that, though.
You might have to go on your Twitch one day and check it out. I'm just happy that my PC works and I can actually play League on it. It plays it decently, only every now and then it has like a spot of lag. I think it's mostly. I think it's not. I think it's the spot of lag's mostly due to the fact it's not my internet. It's due to my hardware.
Oh yeah.
Every now and then, it's the game freezes and then continues on. Everything stops and then we're able to run it.
Yeah.
Kill it. So I think that's my hardware, not my internet. Because I've never had that problem with my sister. She plays on a fucking Apple and it plays it better than my PC. I'm guessing we're going to have to delete our progress though for having all kinds of detail and Dreamer info.
What?
Mine right. Do I have the right to guess that we're going to have to delete our heads on high progress, Miguel, Bell, Dreamer go?
Not until next Monday, so we can finish it between now and then.
Well, we're probably going to wipe questions. I think not those down high.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Well, knowing my warrior, I am pretty sure about that. I need to work on my relic anima weapon. So,
I haven't even done Eureka Pagos yet. I've not been.
No,
I've not given a. No, I know you said Animos, but I said I haven't even gone into Pagos yet. I don't give a single fuck.
You stuck the robots, right?
Yeah, Discord.
So yeah, everything else is fine.
Discord's being stupid right now.
But I mostly I'm wanting them for mostly the glamorous. I love the way the weapons go through the relic quests and all that. I need to do the stuff for warrior on.
You'll be disappointed by Animos. It has no story.
What
The Animos weapon has no story at all.
Yeah, it does.
No, not the Animos weapons. They don't. Animos itself.
It has a.
We might be talking about two totally different things.
I'm thinking of the Animus weapon that you do in Ozzy's Law. I was like, that has story.
Oh yeah, that one does. The Animos weapon.
Yeah, the Animus weapon you just build up by building up fucking protein crystals.
Exactly.
So literally all they added to this patch, that took them 12 hours to do it, or 6, was the Monster Hunter shit and Eureka.
Yep.
That feels like a waste of time for maintenance.
Either way, well, Eureka is a massive thing on its own, by the way. But
what that means so bad.
What?
The Taru. Did they have the Taru minion in the Vermilion cloak?
I know. The Vermilion cloak, I know.
It's so bad. I wonder if it's already on the market.
Probably.
I bet you anything it's like close to like a bill, like 5 to 10 bills or higher.
Depends. Depends on how common it is from the lockboxes.
Here it is, the wind-up Taru. It's on the market board, but there's not a single one.
Well, it's always going to be on the market board. This ain't like 11 where it requires the item to have been sold at least once. It'll always be there if it's sellable on the market board.
Have you seen what it says?
I did not look at it.
You want me to tell you what it said?
Yeah.
There you go, the minion for wind-up Taru. It says, remarks relating to a certain people's stature and the diminutiveness thereof are best kept to oneself. I think they were being lazy on that. That makes no goddamn sense.
You do know what diminutive means, don't you?
I can't think off the top of my head right now.
Mikote are diminutive. Al-Ra, females, are diminutive, means small.
Midlanders.
Midlanders aren't as small as Mikote. Remarks relating to a certain people's stature and the diminutiveness thereof are best kept to oneself. Yes, that makes sense.
Whereas my character's like, fuck all of you, I'm gonna stomp on your heads. So what strat is Bell want to do that's requiring
3 tanks and a healer. It cheeses this fight out.
what? But it takes so long to kill it, doesn't it? Where are you at, by the way?
In Kugane.
You're in Kugane. Where are you at? Oh, you're actually not far from. I'm a dumbass. I was right behind you. I was thinking about working on my glamour some more, but I can't think of what to use. There's not, as I said, males don't really have that much of a choice between the ones.
You know what? I think that shirt would look great in a green for your character. That blue is just, it doesn't mesh with your character model, I don't think.
Well, the reason why I dyed it blue is because I thought it matched the colors better for the outfit.
That's what I'm thinking, green. Green would contrast it a lot nicer, I think.
What about the pants?
The pants are fine as they are.
Hold on, I'm being yelled at. What?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Excuse me. Thank you.